Hi, Ludenso Create Hackers. So we put together this video to help you create your project's video presentation, and this is going to help you really create something that's amazing and something that's very creative. So your basically this video should your presentation video should not exceed 5 minutes, like we've stated clearly in the info pack that we made available to you. So it shouldn't exceed 5 minutes. It should be straightforward and cover those areas that we've identified. And it should start with like a cover page that shows the title of your that displays or highlights the title of your project. So what is the title of your project that you selected? It should appear on your cover page. And this is like a typical example of what the cover page might actually look like. Then your problem. So you start with your problem. You start by defining your problem briefly. So you define the clearly stated problem that you decided to focus on. So you've ideated, you came up with different challenges that's currently faced by people in Africa. Then you now narrowed it down and selected like a major problem that you want to solve. So then you briefly discuss it here, and you need to be inspirational. You could leverage on the power of storytelling to tell this to explain what the problem is. So you could tell a story, a very short story. Then you should be creative. You could leverage persona. So a persona could be a person, it could be a city, it could be like a group of people. So this persona, those are like the people that's actually facing those problems. So you need to identify their pain points. You need to identify the pain points of these people and then highlight it in under here in your problem. And you can see here we use like a very simple color theme and consistent color theme throughout. We're using yellow and black here. As you can see, we're not saying you should compulsorily use yellow and black, but this is what we're using. You get to choose what you want to use. So and you need to like cover most of these issues and try to use pictures, use images, use infographics, use graphics, use icons, use less word. Then what is the solution you've identified for the problem? That the solution that's going to solve the sustainable solution that's going to solve that problem. So just briefly describe that solution in like 2 lines, or a little more. So don't start explaining the solution too much here, because there's no way you could explain it as much as you would want to explain it. But just tell us how that solution solves the problem, just briefly. Then, how does the solution align to the global goals? Then you need to identify the global goals that the solution is addressing. So, which of the global goals? We have 17 global goals. Which of the 17 global goals is the solution aligned with or addressing? So you get to highlight it here. Yeah, so this is the way you get to wow us. You get to show us what you've created using Ludenso Creates, or your team, or what you have created using Ludenso Creates. So you get to wow us here by showing us a video of of the model you've created using Ludenso Creates. So basically, how you we did this is what I'm currently using right now is a presentation slide. We're using PowerPoint. We recommend you using PowerPoint, right? Then we also recommend using OBS screen recorder to screen record your presentation and to also screen record your model video. So what we've done is we first screen recorded the model video. So we went on the Ludenso Create, the model viewed on the Ludenso Create platform on Chrome browser. We put it in full screen mode and screen recorded that using OBS. Then we added that video as a slide to the presentation, to this PowerPoint slide. Then you can then play it while you're doing presenting this video and screen recording it at the same time. So here is just an example of what the screen recording might look like. So these are just pyramids. Just sample. This is just a sample. This we do not expect you to create pyramids for us like this, but this is just like a sample of what's. So yeah, you get to highlight pictures. If there are pictures, you get to show us different views: side view, top view, 3D view, other views. You could add pictures of the model from different views or from different angles. So these are just sample. This we do not expect you to add square, triangle, and all these icons to your presentation video, but this is just like sample of what's um, we expect you to add. We expect you to add different views of. So you need to add the actual picture of your model, not this icons that we've added here. Also, your methodology, how did you arrive at your solution? How did you work as a team to arrive at a solution? So this is just the sample, like I said, this is just a sample of what it might look like. You might decide to use like a workflow kind of manner to show how you all teamed up or how you personally designed and came up with this solution. So this is just sample. These are all sample. We do not expect you to use this exact format. This is not a fixed format that you all need to use. This is just a sample of what it might look like. So if there are other tools you used, for instance, if you made use of a Maggie Max, a Ludenso Maggie Max, you could add that. If you made use of an AR headset to visualize your model and you know derive insight that you could use to improve the model. So this is you could add that. If there are other tools you use that helped you creating, you could also add that, but not compulsory, not necessary in fact, but you could add that. And what are the other problems that is your solution addresses, other relevant problems your solution addresses? So you could also add other relevant problems. It is not compulsory that you add them, but if you have any other relevant problems that this problem addresses, you could decide to add it. But this is not mandatory, this is not necessary. Then what is the expected impacts? You need to figure out how many people are going to be impacted, or how many, what sector, or who are the people that are going to be impacted by this solution that you've created. So, and this is just a sample of what it might look like. This is not what we expect you to add, but what it might look like. So yeah, it says over X million people, young African people. It could be for you, it could be old African people. For you, it could just be African people in general. For you, it could just be like a particular group of people in a particular location. So you just need to reference that, add the source, add the year of of that reference that you've added. So you need to do your research, find out who are the people that are going to be impacted by your solution. This is equivalent to the impact your solution is going to create when it's being implemented. So what are the key conclusions? So you might have a lot of conclusions, but what are the key ones that you've identified? What are the ones what are the major ones that you've identified? So you need to talk about the key conclusions. What are the major ones that you've identified? Use bullet points. Don't let the bullet points be beyond 2 lines. Just keep it within 2 lines and straightforward. Analyze the key points, key conclusions from this project. So thank you for listening to this. We hope this actually helps. But if you do have any questions or any concerns at all, do feel free to reach out to us. Reach out to the Aziz Abubakar, or reach out to just send us an email to design challenge at gmail.com. Just send us an email to the email that we provided to you. So we hope this actually helped.